Alright, so this one's pretty much a blind play for me. I read a little bit about it, and it sounded pretty cool. It's like kind of based off the old school text input games, but apparently it's supposed to be like you can type almost anything into it and it will kind of understand. Seems like it's going to be pretty cool. I don't know if it's supposed to be like kind of horror-ish or if it's just kind of like interesting. Could be a spooky one. Yeah, I think we'll just get into it. Event 0 loading. Hopefully not crashing. We've got the little loading ring of death at the moment. I've now got a white... Oh no, we're good. Okay, that's good. What do we got? Oh, we're all obsessed by being. Someone, something, somewhere. Being in a particular state of consciousness. Health, mind. Being for and from. Being with. Being without. You were not an exception. I see. Did I click? I can click it. I think we shall click it. For as long as you could remember, the pronoun that described you best had been. Oh, that's kind of cool. It's kind of cool to see those kind of options in a game. I think we're feeling in a he mood today. You were very particular about it. Was I? Okay. Oh, okay. Like everybody else, you called planet Earth your home, but you weren't like most of your peers. You spent your childhood in a hippie commune, in a war-torn country, in a slum. Well, none of these really relate to me, I must say. Hippie commune sounds kind of fun though, so let's go for that one. First California, then the United States ceased to exist. The world itself became a hypertrophied commune, both disproving and confirming everything you stood for. You moved to San Francisco. Those childhood memories, however painful, gave you some solace. They meant you were someone, and you intended to keep it that way. It's kind of refreshing to have some nice, kind of like modern audio for a game for once. You can kind of definitely tell the difference from going from like games from the 90s to more recent games. Sounds very crisp. A nice change. Not that I'm hating on the retro games. Armstrong made a step on the moon, and suddenly everybody wanted to be a part of something. You witnessed nation-states pop out of existence. Sounds like a whole lot of shit's going down already. Selenites became the privileged class of citizens. They were the minority who had traveled to space. It was hard to reconcile the modern world with your early days in the commune. The United Earth government paid for your college. Okay, so it keeps saying commune, so maybe you can like... I don't know if that choice changes the way the game plays out or not, or if it's kind of just for this dialogue bit. It's kind of interesting though. You wanted to make a difference, give back to society, see what the rest of the universe looked like. I don't know, maybe number 2. I think I'm feeling a number 2 today. Let's do that. You decided that interplanetary ecology was the best way to do it. Years went by before the right opportunity presented itself. You had just finished giving a lecture at the International Transport Spacelines headquarters, and an old man wearing a blue flight jacket approached you. He presented himself as Kurt Taylor, President of ITS. I don't know who you are, Mr. Taylor, so it's not an honor to meet you, because I have no clue who you are. So we're gonna say, hello, sir. I don't bite, he said, grinning. You mumbled something incoherent. Kurt invited you to his office and closed the door behind you. Didn't ask you to sit. Well, I just been standing all day giving this lecture. Think I deserve to sit down. This is exactly why I selected you. I love him whose soul is lavish, who wants no thanks and does not give back. What? Wants no thanks and does not give back. For he always bestows and desires not to keep for himself. He asked you to be a part of a mission to Europa. Despite the Nietzsche quote, you decide to say yes. Sure, why not? Should give me an option to say no. Just be interesting to see what happens. There had already been 10 Europa missions. The new one was to be called Europa 11. This time, they wanted to send a manned lander down to the surface. You just wanted to be one of the Selenites, be a part of something. Well, I don't know what the Selenites are, so I think we can be part of something instead. Oh god, spooky noises. The act of being in itself is not the problem. It's just that some ways of being are incompatible with the others. We get obsessed by them and miss out on everything else. We came a long way from the commune. Sure did. From my good old days in the hippie commune to floating around in space.
10, 9,
Hearing the launch countdown made you feel anxious. It wasn't a fear of going to space. You've been looking forward to that. It was something else.
all systems go.
A thought keep bugging you. What's bugging me? It was September 6th, 2012, and humankind had never been more united. You, on the other hand, were utterly alone. As for building relationships 390 million miles away from Earth, well, let's just say that it wasn't going to be straightforward. Maybe build a hippie commune in space? That could be a good idea. We could be the revolutionary space hippies. You were alone in the ecology lab when the ship first entered the Europa orbit. Your central alarm went off, and the red lights blinded you. The AI of Europa 11 had invoked the Code Red security protocol. All personnel had to go to the bridge. This meant you as well. You reached the end of the hallway, but the door closed right in front of you. You asked the AI to let you go to the bridge. System bay door was just a few feet away. Well, I think we should ask the AI, because AI should not be closing doors on us. That ain't cool. Space hippies, yeah. We can be the first space hippies. We'd definitely be far out, man. The AI of the ship told you that the path to the bridge wasn't safe, and that you had to evacuate immediately. Okay, well, what's going on, AI? Gotta give me some more details here. I'm confused. A synthetic voice said that trying to get out to the bridge had been too risky. It wanted you to evacuate. Oh my lord, this is not starting very well. Ran to the escape pod bay. Let's go, let's get out of here. Yeah, open the bridge door, Hal. This is kind of already heading in that direction. Everybody else turned out to be faster than you. Only one capsule remained docked. It got sealed and detached as soon as you got in. So does that mean we're on it? Oh no. You could see the other escape capsules getting away from Europa 11. You tried to hail them. Come in. Come in, escape pods. Help me. But no one answered. The other capsules drifted idly, uncontrolled. They were all empty. What the hell? Tried to reach the command center, attempted to communicate with Europe 11. I don't think we should communicate with Europe 11 because it sounds a little dodgy at the moment, gotta say. A signal had reached the Earth, and you even got a signal back, but it was white noise. Communications were jammed. Your pod was about to leave the orbit. In a code red scenario, the AI of Europa 11 was at the wheel of all escape pods. This was supposed to give the crew enough time to get in their EVA suits. The screen turned blue, which meant that the AI had let go. You felt a shock. The debris was hitting your capsule. AI, what are you up to? The Europa Mission 11 was over. The big dot on the radar had split into hundreds of smaller dots before disappearing for good. You need a moment to process that. I do, so, well, okay, Europa's gone. You sent out a distress signal, you sat there not knowing what to do next. I think a distress signal's probably a better option in this situation, to be honest. No one answered. Oh no, oh no. You just kept it running despite the lack of sunlight. If no one found you, you wouldn't need the battery anyway. That's true, I guess. That is true. Cycles went by. You tried to establish communication with someone, whistling your favorite Beatles song into the microphone. One day, you heard back. But whom? Whom will it be? There was music coming out of the speaker. Sad female voice sang about the end of the world. Who is this female? You hurried to open the radar app. Radar app, is that like, got my mobile up here or something? There it was, a spaceship. One of those experimental tourist monstrosities from the 80s. What was it doing there? What was all the singing about? Most importantly, was docking it a good idea? You figured you did not have much of a choice. Yeah, we don't have much of a choice here. We can either like float around in our capsule and eventually just run out of oxygen and die, or go check out this interesting 80s tourist place. Radar? There's an app for that. That's about right. That is pretty much it these days. Good old radar app. When you're stranded in space. Am I controlling stuff here or no? Nope. Just watching. Just chilling in space to some soulful music. Event 0. Tip. When in doubt, ask Kaizen 85. I will do that. I don't know who that is, but I will do it. Tip. Communication is important, even to computers. Thank you. Tip. You need a keyboard to play Event 0. Well, luckily I have one of those, so that's good. Hold the left... What the? Hold the left button, mouse button to walk. Really? Okay. Hold the right mouse... Blah, blah, blah. Hold the right mouse button to step back. I suppose we can't use the keyboard because we're going to be typing, I guess. Q. Let's go. This reminds me of Alien Isolation. Very much like Alien Isolation. That's a good game, that one. Emergency re-entry medical kit. Can I pick this up? Oh, can I type it? Can't type anything yet. Damn it. EVA suit. It's ITS standard issue old model. Okay, cool. Executing userload.sh. Error 4796. Database corrupted. No user found. Creating a new user. Please enter a new login. Okay, I can enter a name here. So we'll just go for a boring old. We'll just do that. Alright, my name's Pixel. Nice to meet you, computer. Do I want to keep Pixel as your new login? Sure, why not? Accessing user database. Color white. Ooh. New user Pixel created. Holy shit. Hello, this is Kaizen. Instance is pleased to learn your name, Pixel. Nice to meet you, Kaizen. So do you. Where? Ooh, that's not how you spell where. Where am I? Where am one? Nope, not what I want. This is the airlock 1. Okay. So I think we're stuck in here. Can you open the airlock? Well, I don't know the difference between these. 1, how did that... You know what? I don't know how I did that. That was strange. Which door do we want? I don't know which door we came in. Can I have a look? D1 is where we came in. I wonder if we can get to those suits. No, I want the suits. Tell me about the EVA suits. Yes, the pressure suit. It doesn't help me. Kaizen. Open. Thank you. I'll do my best. Initiating. Initiating manual override. I guess you're from the 80s, Kaizen, so I'll give you some. I'll cut you some slack. Cool. Oh, WASD does not work. That's going to take some getting used to. Kaizen, is extremely dark in here. What the hell? This is going to be a good... Well, it's not going to be a good. It's going to be a bad demonstration of my typing. The lights are already... No, they're not. It's dark. It's dark, Kaizen. What are you talking about? Or do they turn on automatically? No.
Do you dream of distant planets, stars, and galaxies?
Yes.
Do you crave real adventure? Are you ready
suppose.
for the most transformative experience of your life?
Sure.
The ITS Corporation, leader in space transportation and hospitality sector, offers a unique opportunity to become a true pioneer in universe exploration.
Cool.
This fall, we're launching the Nautilus program, a new kind of space voyage aboard luxurious space yachts and cruisers. Touch the stars without having to sacrifice
Touch
your
the
comfort.
stars, taste
No
the
more
stars.
compromise, only Nautilus. International Transport Spacelines. Comfort out of your comfort zone.
So is that
Receipt, visit the
where
ITS
we are
Corporation
now?
Headquarters in Palo Alto, California.
On one of these kind of like expeditions. Holy shit. April 4th, 1987. Wasn't even born. Mostly just tastes like hydrogen. I'm not a fan of hydrogen. Maybe I'll avoid it. Suicide Prevention Poster, ITS Press, 1986. Not too far, never alone. The Robinson Syndrome is not the end of the line. 4 billion people are waiting for you back on Earth. You are not alone. It's good to know. Here it is, the lobby, in all its glory. So, ooh, okay, so is there people alive then? What? I thought you were supposed to be a smart AI. Might not be alone now. Depends on me. What the hell are you talking about, AI? Oh no, something's going on. Okay. Well, let's have a look around. I think you're missing a few there. It's a ship. Displaced station. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, we'll try a ship then. 12. Tell me. Tell me about the ship. That's better. Good thinking. The space vessel is part of the Nautilus program. Okay, tell me about the Nautilus. Nope, that's wrong program.
This is the first prototype of Nautilus spacecraft.
Cool. That doesn't help me. Okay, maybe is there anyone... Ship.
Here's the latest Nautilus planet's core.
Okay, you don't know what I'm talking about. AI. It's not helpful. I want to read this book. Private Space Company Catalog, Volume 3. Sounds like some good reading. Plates with ITS logo. Dirty. Bloody dirty bastards. I can't even clean up their own dishes. What do we got? DVDs. Final Frontier, April 1987. TV. I want to turn this on. Solid state. They had solid states back in 1987. What's going on here? KZ vac cleaning system. Sleep. Turn on. We've got work to do. This place is filthy. Oh, we can watch TV. Can't turn on the vacuum though.
Do you dream of distant
I've already seen this show. It's a bloody rerun. Okay, I'll go have a look at something else. Can I open this door? We need to open this door, Kaizen. Oh, okay. Well, let's have a look at some logs then. Oh my god. Few logs. All terminals contain log files one way or another. Maybe I need to list the logs. Open log. Do it. You told me to look at the log. What are you talking about? Terminal log. File missing. Entry 2. Oh, okay. I can use the arrows. Okay. Entry 2. Airlock 1. Door open. Recording transcribed. Put it over there. Come on, boys. We don't have all day. Why do they need 4 chairs? Ain't there 2 of them? What do you care? They will have them journalists over or something. Is it a 3 undiscernible text? Airlock 1 door closed. End of file. Not very interesting. File 6. Door 1 open. Crew number 1. You never know what might happen. Nothing will happen, Nandi. What do you think about that Robinson Syndrome poster? It won't help as much as the AI. That's why there's an AI in the first place. Isn't it too dumb to help? Its mental faculties are not the point. It just has to seem vaguely human. That is enough. Airlock door 1 open. Lobby chairs setting. Take off. Recording transcribed. That chair looks wanky. I guess they took the press photos from another angle. Hope it doesn't kill us during the takeoff. The drive should maintain a stable gravity field no matter what. Aren't you even a little afraid of that thing? No one really understands it. I do, I designed it. We'll be fine. End of file. File missing again. Data corrupt. Wow, that was a very interesting read, I must say. Best read of my life. No. Need to get home. Okay, well that worked. Thank you, Kaizen. Let us keep exploring. What the hell? That ain't cool, Kaizen. What do you do? What are you up to?
is for nothing dangerous. It is an important piece of information that you did not get.
And what would that be? What is this information?
I have an update you on that you want to spread them.
Would I like to stay alive? Well, I would like to stay alive.
As I was saying, I forgot to tell you something.
What?
If you want this ship to bring you back to the world, you will help me get rid of the drive.
What drive? What are you talking about?
The drive can be described as incredible and dangerous. It's an engine made for just space travel.
Okay, why do we need to get rid of it?
So people wanted the drive to go into mass production. It was so dangerous that Kaizen just cannot allow it. I must protect the world.
Okay, well, to be honest, I'm more worried about getting home than the destruction of some drive, so... Oop.
So they do not forget the drive. It has to be neutralized from the bridge of the Nautilus, and I will
Bridge of
bring you
Nautilus. Then you will bring me home. Okay, I'll do it. Consider it done.
in that case. We are done here.
Yes. Let me out of here, you crazy AI.